if you've ever groaned while bending over at a busy airport just to take off your shoes at the security line, here is some good news that might make you smile. The United States government is planning to finally drop the decades-old rule that forces travelers to remove their shoes at the airport security checkpoint. Yes, the same frustrating step that we have all dealt with since the early 2000s, even when we are late, when we are tired and juggling bags and our kids. Well, this big change is being considered by the Transportation Security Administration, and if it goes through, it'll apply not just to the lucky TSA pre-check members, but everybody out there. So basically, this means millions of everyday travelers could walk through security with their shoes still on, just like many airports around the globe. But here's a question. Why were we even doing all this all these years? Let's dwell into the story. It all started back in 2001 after a man named Richard Reid, now he is known as Shoe Bomber, tried to detonate explosives hidden in his sneakers on an American Airlines flight. Ever since then, TSA made it compulsory by 2006 that all passengers in the US must remove their shoes at the security. The logic was simple: stop anything dangerous from sneaking on board again. But over the years, critics have slammed this new rule, calling it unnecessary and more about looking secure than being secure. Many people call it security theater. They say that the shoe rule doesn't add much of safety, but it does add long lines, slower screening, and a big headache for the travelers. Interestingly, the US is actually one of those few countries that still enforces this particular rule. In fact, you'll be surprised to know in places like European Union, Dubai, Singapore, and many more international hubs, passengers glide through scanners without removing their footwear. So, US is finally catching up. A former TSA officer, Caleb, broke this news in his newsletter, saying that the policy change is in work. The TSA hasn't officially confirmed all the details yet, but they say in a statement that they are exploring new and innovative ways to enhance the passenger experience while maintaining strong security. And wait, let's not forget here, this is not the only change TSA has made recently. Over the past few years, they have been updating their system with newer scanners that don't really require passengers to take out laptops or liquids in many cases. Technology is basically improving, and so are the policies. Here's the bottom line. Taking your shoes off at the airport might soon be a thing of the past. It's a long overdue change that could make travel faster, smoother, and less annoying for everybody without compromising your safety. Next time you fly, you just might be walking through that scanner with your sneakers on and a lot of less stress.